Hi everyone, and welcome back to the last vlog of the 12 vlogs of Christmas. Today it is a beautiful Christmas day here in Southern California, and before I tell you more Christmas stories, I think that this vlog is more fitting if I just tell you why 2017 was the best year ever. Now, I'm not sure if it was the best year ever for you. It could have been the hardest year. I know 2011 was the hardest year of my life because that was the year that we were homeless. And also 2002 was a very difficult year for me. No, 2001, because that was the year 9/11 happened, and that was the year of my divorce, and that was a very difficult year for me too. So whatever that happened in this year, I hope that there's been some positive that you can take from it, the lessons you've learned, the epic failures that you can turn around and make into greater opportunities. So let me tell you a few things about 2017 and why it was the best year ever. Now, we have had some really hard years, like I shared yesterday. We've been homeless and hungry. We've lived in, very dangerous areas here in LA. We've had a lot of people take advantage of us. A lot of people have taken advantage of me, and we've all been duped at some point, right? But I recovered. I got back on track, everything from finances to your health. So 2017 started off with me saying, okay, I'm going to be the last one standing, as I shared earlier in my vlogs. And I was so motivated. And then, you keep working, and just like going to the gym, it just kind of fizzled out. So in February of 2017, my company announced layoffs. And it was really terrifying because at first I thought, should I just take the severance package and leave? I was very miserable in the company. But I was one of the lucky ones who wasn't laid off. And I saw so many good people leave in tears. These people had families, or they were older people in their 50s and 60s. And, could they find a job now? It's horrible what happened and the way it happened. The company brought in armed guards to escort people out of the building. Like, do you really have to bring in armed security guards? I mean, it was crazy. I'd never seen 250 people be cut from a company like that. It was brutal. But it was an eye-opener for me, because then I said, okay, I need to stop talking, I need to be consistent, I need to stay committed and dedicated to changing my life, so I leave a job on my terms. So the next thing that happened was March. The Business Accelerator with London Real opened, and I've shared this before, how much London Real has really changed my life, and so I went for it. I built my business in 8 weeks following the course, and it was life-changing, which led me to a trip to London later in the summer, which was also very life-changing because I met so many people. It was my first time to go across the world, across the ocean, and just travel internationally, and it was the best experience. It was well worth it, and well worth all the late nights and the struggle. I even got to be interviewed on the show. I mean, it was just one of the most amazing weekends of my life. So that was one of the biggest, probably the biggest highlights. And also, as far as doing the Business Accelerator, I also had to be pushed out of my comfort zone. I had to keep making content and keep making interesting vlogs. So I had to go out and meet more people. So one of the things I did this year that was amazing and fun was the burlesque show that happened in May, and I have to thank my amazing team of Dance Fam, a team of 12 amazing ladies, plus our instructor Michelle, who is incredible and an inspiration. And honestly, I think a lot of my transformation was this year, and why my year was such a life-changing year has to do with Michelle and the other instructors at LA Dance Fit. So Michelle and Kiari, Ryan, Elise, you all know who you are, and they really changed so much for me. So now that I have this new life, practically, I feel like a different person. I start doing a lot of different things, a lot of crazy things, and it's starting to cut into my wallet. I'm spending all my business profits on it. But I started, being in LA, we're around celebrities all the time. We kind of just like, oh yeah, there they are. Oh, we can get a selfie. But if you go around Beverly Center enough, you can see enough celebrities or influencers, right? So it's really not a big deal. You see production trucks everywhere, you see everything. So I decided to put this to good use. And I started going to events where I could meet Gary Vee, where I could meet Tom Bailu, where I could meet any influencer and start getting interviews, start getting content, and start going out more and talking to people, and then keep in touch with those people. So I decided to go outside of LA and hop a plane to San Francisco in July to go meet Amy Schmidtmauer at CreativeLIVE. And that was very life-changing also, because it opened my eyes to see her journey and to see everything she's done, and being so young too. And well, she and I are, I'm older than her slightly, but just knowing that these things are possible if you just kept working for them, if you're strategic and if you are consistent. And it just was really inspiring, saying, you know what, why am I not more focused, and why am I not going all in on this? So when I came back in July, I was very motivated to keep going and full speed ahead, and I would keep pumping and producing content and keep running my business, because at that point I was only getting 5 hours sleep for already 3 months, and then 3 months turned into 6 months, and that, you know, it was starting to wear on me. But I loved, and I could see more of the future ahead of me. If I was, you know, I knew that there were more possibilities open, and this was all by meeting her. So August and September come around, I get to meet more influencers. This is when I met Simon Sinek too. And after that last long trip to Vegas, I was like, okay, you know what? I think I need to calm down with chasing all these influencers. Let me focus more on the content and focus more on a strategy. So right at that time, London Real called me again to be a team leader on their business accelerator. So of course, when your former mentor calls you, asks you to step up, you answer the call and you do it, right? And that was life-changing just as well. I was a team leader for 2 courses, not just 1, but 2. So for the business accelerator and for Speak to Inspire. And I'd always been a PA backstage, and I was always helping people and calming them down before going on stage and running everything of the show and helping, giving them feedback on their speeches. And I finally got to like really put this plus my knowledge of storytelling and performing and everything that I know about like piecing together a piece of content or a show, because I have done shows and photo shoots and production work before. I got to really help people with that and find their message and find their voice and help people make money and build their products. I mean, it was such a rewarding experience, and I got to have 2 Team Castaneda, 2 groups of wonderful people, and they are on the road to changing their lives. So there wasn't anything better than that. Now for 2018, how do we make 2018 better than 2017? Well, for one thing, 2018 definitely has a lot more focus. When you first start, you're kind of running in all directions. I found out what I like and what I suck at and where I want to be and what I really want to do, because like I've said before, I've gotten so far away from writing that I need to go back to writing. It's what I do. And I want to help people be better creators. Creators meaning, when I was helping the Speak to Inspire group, I helped them be better at crafting their message. I helped them be better at putting their message out there. And not just because of the structure and the story, but the feeling and the passion, and giving them feedback on what really inspires people. So if you're interested, 2018 will start off in January, mid-January, with a master class. If you are interested, leave a comment below. I will also leave a link in the description below. I hope to see that you guys will join me if you want more information. And I'm excited to have you guys ready to start the new year to be better overall creators and get your message. Don't sit on your message. Don't sit on that dream for another year. Because if I had sat on it in 2017, I would never have gone to London, danced in a burlesque show, gone to London again for a second time in November, or Vegas, or San Francisco, or any of these amazing places. And also, I took my kids with me for the first time. They got to travel too. So it expanded their worlds too. And it's possible for you. So make 2018, make things possible for you. Sign up for the masterclass, and I will see you guys hopefully in 2018. There'll be a few more vlogs in between then, but I just want to wish you guys the best year and the best holiday ever, because after so many hard years, you'll turn the corner and you'll start to see that, okay, those lessons were worth it. And now I can go on stronger and better, and I know better, and I'm gonna do better. Anyway, keep creating, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!